What if it was all a setup from the beginning? In 2008, we had one of the biggest financial collapses in our living history. The first big round of bank bailout started. Then in 2009, Bitcoin's inception. At the same time, the BRICS countries were created: Brazil, India, Russia, China, and South Africa. So now Bitcoin's inception was created in 2009, follow along. Then we cruised a couple years later in 2012. The Financial Oversight Committee was created, which Gary Gensler was the start of that. 2012, the Obama Rescue Plan was created, where they turned the printing machine on full blast. Rosie Rios was told in 2012 to reduce coin and cash usage. They also started the Bank Bail-In Committee for the FDIC in 2012. So there's a massive shift happening in 2012. Obviously, from 2009 to 2012, there was some planning going on based on a new monetary system. Now, as we sit, Gary Gensler sits on the head of the FDIC. Jay Clayton, who initiated the case against Ripple around XRP being a security, now sits on the board for the FDIC, the board, the Committee for Bail-ins. Rosie Rios sits on the board for Ripple, and she said she was responsible for reducing coin and cash usage, but couldn't reduce the coin and cash usage because of GDP growth and the money printing. And she said you need a shock to the system. So in 2020, we had a massive shock to the system that reduced coin and cash usage, that reduced the way we move money, that also exposed the old archaic banking system. It also exposed the liquidity crisis and the over-leveraged banks. And don't forget, J.P. Morgan was at Jekyll Island creating the Federal Reserve. And don't forget, in 1929, when all these banks started to fail, there was only 8,000 banks part of the Federal Reserve. There was 16,000 outside of it. And the Federal Reserve injected cash into those banks, and those big banks went down and monopolized the smaller banks. And now the exact same thing is happening right now. JP Morgan just took over First Republic. Don't think that this stuff isn't planned out step by step, person by person, move by move. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to end up with the monopolization of the smaller banks. They're all moving to distributed ledger technology, on-demand liquidity. We're in a massive liquidity crisis. Debt is out of control. They're going to restructure the debt, change the monetary system. They can't operate in this monetary system. It's old code. It's old systems. The middle class is going to get wiped out, leveraged towards technology. Industrial is going to die. We're going to move into technical. And some people who've worked their whole lives are going to lose their whole retirement. So you can either sit back and watch the Dog and Pony Show, or you can buy your ticket, invest in it, and change the show. Warriors, rise! Get your shit together. Let's go. I have a detailed video breaking this all down on my YouTube channel every single day. 3T Warrior Academy on YouTube. There is no get rich quick. Join my 120-day challenge. Link in bio. I will never proactively DM you. Those are all scammers. Love you guys.